Hello everyone, so I've come up with a new video. This assignment 7 is the text-based client. So here you need to implement the display board method. So you'll be given a board like this. So this is a board times the board size. If the board size is equal to 9, then the board will have something like this, which is just this times 9. So there are 9 things here. Then you must print the board, which is something like the one below, which is this thing. So for example, if the board is like this, having these characters, so you need to take the first character, which is just index 0, index 1, index 2, and so on. So you need to implement some necessary code to print something like this. As you can see, you need to come up with something like this. But if you wanna do a different design, it's your choice, you can do it. So let's move on. So let's work on the hang message method. The server will give you a new game message and so on. So the messages in red, I'll go through them in details. And then the ones in black, I'm not gonna go through them in details because it's just printing things. It's just printing things. Here are the two files we're gonna need to use to be able to implement the hang message method. So in this file, we're gonna use the send message method to send the message to the server, and then we're gonna use the clear board. We're gonna use input move method, and then we're gonna use input play again method, and then we're gonna use the display board method to implement this method, which is hang message method. So let's go to the next slide. Let's implement the hang message. So let's say if the message from the server is new game s, which is then going to be the message is equal to new game s. So what will happen here is that the message will be equal to new game s. So what we wanna do, we wanna strip the message so that the message is now equal to new game, as you can see here. So for example, let's say we have a message like this. The server gave us this message. When the server gives us this message, what we wanna do, we wanna strip this message. We wanna just take this first part of this message. Okay. So what we're gonna do is then if the message, then we're stripping the message. So we wanna say the message, which is this message dot find. We find a comma. Okay. When we find the comma, it's gonna return that the comma is in position number 8. So we wanna strip from the beginning to position number 8, but not including position 8. And then if we strip that, that would be equal to new game. Okay, if new game is equal to new game, then we want to run this code. So this is just a comment. You need to tell the player that the new game is about to start, and also let the player know their character. So you want to print something, you want to say something, whatever you want to say here, and then you say your character is, and then you strip the character. If you look at this, the character here is in position. This is the position of the character. So this is -1. So as you can see, I'm stripping the character. And then we need to display the board, and then we display the board. Okay. So let's say if the message from the server is your move. So there is no stripping here. We don't need to strip anything. Just say if the message is equal to your move, and then we say you wanna print something to alert the player that it's their turn to move, and then you wanna use this method, so which is input move. So we say move is equal to self.input move, which is using this method. Okay. Once you've got the move, let's say the player inserts 2, then move will be equal to 2. So we wanna send that move to the server now. So that's why we need to use the send message. So what we say self.send message, then we put the move. If the move was 2, then here it will be 2. And then the server will handle that message and then return an appropriate message. Okay. Let's say for instance 2 is a valid move, right? So the server will handle that message and return a move, which is that move is valid. And then if the server finds that the move was valid, and then it's gonna return a message like this, which is when it move, then it's going to return the shape and that position that the user entered. So, and then now message will be valid move S, which is for shape, and P for the position. So in this case, the user inserted 2, and then when they insert 2 is a valid move, so the server will return this message, and then what we need to do necessary steps, which means that the message will now be equal to something like this. Okay, let's say for example the server give us this message. It says valid move, give us the shape which is X, and then give us the position. Okay, in this situation what we want to do, we want to strip the message so that the message is now equal to valid move. We did that before. Okay, you know how to do this. We're going to strip that. We're going to use an elif method, right? Elif. Now it's going to be, at first here it was if, right? That's the first thing we do, if, and then the following one will be elif, then the following ones will be elif. Okay, so okay, the server gave us this message. We want to strip it so that the message is now equal to valid move. And then what we want to do, we want to strip the shape, which is just say shape is equal to message, then we strip. Put the number here, a necessary number. So what's the necessary number to strip the shape? This is in position -1, this is in position -2, this is in position -3. So here we can put -3 to get the shape. So here we also want to strip the position, which is this 4. So let's say the position is equal to the message strip. Here in this case we can put -1 instead of strip, we can put -1. So we're stripping negative, stripping 4 using -1. So and then we need to convert that into an integer, because that is very important. Okay, we need to convert that into an integer since this will be a string. So once we do that, now we want to insert the shape into the board. So we say self.board, the shape, the position, which is just this, which is an integer, is equal to the shape, which is the shape we got here. Basically, this is just describing what you need to do. So you need to convert this series of steps into a code. Okay, so it's the same idea here, but instead of if, you're gonna use elif. Okay, then implement necessary steps, which is these steps. Okay, so let's say if the message from the server is game over, and then the message will be game over W. So let's say for instance the user say the message, so let's say for instance server give us this message, it says game over, and then give us this. What you want to do, you want to strip the message so that the message is now equal to game over. And then what you want to do, you want to strip the shape. Okay, we're stripping the shape, and then you know how to strip the shape, we've done this. And then we want to say if the shape is equal to X or the shape is equal to O, then we want to print game over, winner is, and then put the shape, whatever shape that is there. Okay, and then else we want to print game over, it is a tie. So let's say if the message from the server is play again, which is message play again, then let's say for instance this is a situation. So you want to use the method. Okay, you know how to use the method, we've used method before. So you want to send the message to the server, whatever and result you get here, you want to send it to the server. And then number 3, you want to say if the user input is equal to yes, which is .y, then you want to use the method to clear the board. If they say yes, they want to play again, then you want to clear the board. Okay, so that's just it for this one. So let's go to the next slide. In the end, you will have something like this, which is just basically if the message is about to game, stripping the message, then you want to put some necessary code here. If the message is equal to your move, so the server will give us this. Then we want to do some, which is just basically doing some putting some code here which we've already discussed. Then elif if the message is required to open it mode, it's just printing stuff inside here. And then elif if you're just gonna print here. Okay, you're just gonna let the player know that it's their opponent's turn to move. Just print something. You don't do anything, just print something. Here, elif the message is equal to valid move, which is basically stripping the message. So this must be equal to this. And then we wanna do some necessary code here, which we discussed. If it is a valid move, then if it is an invalid move, what you wanna do? You just wanna print and let the user know that they've entered an invalid move. That's all you wanna do. Then elif if the message is game over, you just wanna print and let them know that they've won, or there's a tie or whatever. We've discussed this, so we need to put some code here. And if the message from the user is play again, you need to put some code here, which I think we discussed. So, and then here elif if the message is about to exit game, then what you wanna do, you just wanna tell them that one of the players doesn't want to play again. Just print something here which lets the players know that one of the players doesn't want to play again. So that's just it. That's what in the end you will have. And this, if you implement some necessary code here, then your game should be good and it should work. So yep,